We're gonna go dig some holes to put in a farm fence.
Make the most of every day. Make the most of what God gave with good, simple living.
Tired? All right, we got the hole on this side dug. Oh, you found water.
Yeah, that's why I stopped.
Crazy.
And on this side, I'm dealing with a gigantic root. I'm trying to dig under it so I
Oh,
can take my
man.
chainsaw to it. Because if I break it up on either end, I've already broken it up on this end. But on the left there, if I break that up, then hopefully I can make enough space, create enough space under this broadside to use my chainsaw and take it out completely.
You like to use your chainsaw. All right, so we got the holes completed and we got the root taken out. And look at how much water is in there. Shows how much groundwater.
Lots of water.
16 feet across.
Oh yeah, and
Is the second hole back up.
And there,
Not as much water, but
out.
there's a stream close by. So
I'm going to talk about what the plan's going to be. So our driveway in its entirety, from the county road to our building site, is over 1/3 of a mile. So it would take somebody that was pretty bold and brazen to actually make their way back here and venture back here. It's not the most inviting space, which is part of the appeal for us. Mosquito and a sneeze. So we're gonna get this gate set up at our private portion, or the portion that is solely ours. We actually share the beginning of the driveway with a couple other people. So we'll get the gate set up here. It's on a nice straight stretch to where if somebody gets stuck, they can actually back out. It's at the very beginning of our privately owned portion, which would be nice. So the holes were dug. This one was a total pain because it's set next to this birch tree, but I'm actually hoping to utilize this birch tree to help brace the weight-bearing post that I'm going to stick in here for the gate itself. So upcoming is going to be the purchase of the post. We'll get both of those set. The holes were dug about 3.5 feet deep. I wanted to go 4 feet deep, but I actually stopped because of the water I was running into. Not too far from this end of where the gate is going to go is actually our stream on our property. So I think the water table in this particular area is set pretty close to the surface. So we'll deal with that. I'll do the best I can as far as making sure that the post doesn't start to rot, even if it means sticking a little gravel in the very bottom of each hole. It's gonna be what I just have to do to get this done properly. So stay tuned. That'll be upcoming.
all right, after the storm there was no power, so we had to wait a little bit, but now we've got our concrete and we've got our 16-foot gate, and we're gonna go put this gate up on our road, keep people from wandering up our driveway when we're not around. You ready for a project?
Yep.
water down in that hole. Looks like about, I don't know, maybe 5 gallons. Just because there's a stream here. So what we're going to do is scoop this out so that we don't have our post sitting in water.
Oh, it's a deep hole. So much water.
There was no, oh, sit here on a couch and watch a movie. There would be nothing to do in the pool. What we're doing right now is we have this post on the left set with cement, and it's going to be hardening and sitting overnight. And then this post on the right, before we set it, we are making sure it is square to the post on the left using some twine.
Closest you can get without knocking over. So now it's gonna have to come back towards you.
Towards me? Your voice cracks like crazy when you do that.
So we got our posts set for the day. They're 6x6 posts. We got them in the ground. These are set approximately 3.5 feet deep. I try to go 4 feet, but because our stream runs right next to where we're setting the posts, I actually ended up hitting a bunch of water, which became problematic. So we stopped at about 3.5 feet. For tomorrow, once these things get all hardened up, we will drill some holes and we'll get our gate set. We're also going to top off the posts so that they're level on each side, looking straight and nice and symmetrical and all that. And we'll see if we can't wrap this up. We'll see you then.
It's day 2. We're checking the posts. He's checking the posts, making sure that they're set right. And what we're going to do now is we're going to paint them black because he wants black posts, and it also just kind of helps protect them. So we're going to paint these posts up, and then we are going to put in a bracing system on the tree on this post, since it's going to be the weight-bearing post. So that way we just kind of have a extra, what is the word I'm looking for?
What?
For extra support for the weight of the 16-foot. We got, yeah, I know, that's why I said bracing it. I was looking for a different word, but anyway, that's what we're doing. So we're going to brace it, then we're going to get this gate hung up.
Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Okay, that's not necessary.
Sorry, I just thought I'd add a little spice to the video.
Trying to add a little sex appeal to it.
Yeah.
Okay, seriously, I can't even keep you in frame here.
Yeah, well, you can't contain this.
You're doing great.
I don't think so because I'm not getting it in the little. Now we let it dry. We are mocking this gate up before we screw anything in, making sure that we have it right.
Dry.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Dad, what's this red button for?
Okay.
Hey, no. Why do you all do it?
Good job.
Here, anybody want a ladybug? Kill the fly.
Other than that, we are done for the day. We're going to go home and we're going to buy a special latch that we picked out and some solar lights for the caps, and we're going to level those off. But other than that, I think we're pretty much done for the day. Mission accomplished. Yeah.
All right, so we're making our final turnbuckle adjustments here so that everything is set straight and plumb and level and all that. So we are essentially done at this point. We're going to buy a latch for our free swinging end so that this thing sits where it's supposed to, and it'll allow for us to open and close the gate effectively when we can. Future plans for this gate may also be to get like a little solar setup with an automatic gate opener. So we'll see where it goes, but for now we're done. We got everything finished and wrapped up.
All right, that's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and the bell button if you want to see when our next videos come out. Thanks, guys.